Hello everyone. In this Office Pride video training segment, we're going to talk about how to handle customer complaints. And I'm going to break this up for you into 6 critical areas. The first area is getting the customer to complain in the first place and why that's important. And then we're going to talk about handling those complaints. And third is how to handle irate customers. What to do when that customer calls and they're really mad. And then things that you never want to say to a customer. It's very important that you know those things you have to stay away from. And then how to follow up after the complaint. After you've taken care of things, how to follow up with the customers. And then finally, turning those customer complaints into profit. So let's get started. Getting the customer to complain. You know, I always hear people say, their goal in business, especially in this industry, is to have 0 customer complaints. And really, that's a very dangerous goal to have because the real goal is 100% customer satisfaction. That's what you want. You want 100% of your customers to be happy. And if you have 0 customer complaints, that doesn't always translate to 100% customer satisfaction. In fact, if your customer isn't happy, you want your customer to let you know so you can take care of it. So it's very important. It's better for the customer to complain than it is for them to cancel. And think about it. If they're not complaining to you, they're probably complaining to somebody. And there is always that possibility. You can get a letter in the mail canceling that service and you never even knew there was a problem. I want to give you some tips on what you can do early on in your customer relationship to make it easy for them to complain or to let you know if there's a problem. I'm going to call this an upfront agreement. I want to encourage you that when you meet your customer, like when you're signing the contract, or if you're a supervisor, the day that you're actually introduced to the customer that you're taking care of, that you establish an upfront agreement. Now what an upfront agreement is, it's a very clear expectations of how you're going to communicate with each other. So I would do something like this. Let's just say you just signed the contract and you tell the customer that your goal is to take good care of them. You know, my goal is to make sure this building looks like we said it was going to look and that you get the building that you're wanting to receive, the type of job that you desire. So can we just have an agreement up front that if there's ever a time when you're not happy with our service, that you'll let me know? And if you will agree to let me know if there's ever a time when you're not happy, then I will agree to simply take care of it. I won't get defensive. I won't make excuses. We'll just take care of it. And that'll just be our good professional way to communicate with each other. See, that's a good upfront agreement. Most customers, they're human beings. They don't like to call and complain. They're afraid of the confrontation because in our industry, most janitorial services, they get real defensive. And a lot of the customers have experienced that in the past. And so for them, sometimes the easy way out is to just let it go on as long as they can handle it and eventually send the cancellation letter. We don't want that to happen. So make it easy for them. Create that upfront agreement so they know if they need to call you, you're not going to argue with them. You're just going to take care of it. Now, a key word they can use when they call you is, remember when we had that agreement when you first started that if I was ever unhappy, I was going to let you know? And you can say, sure, absolutely. And then they can let you know and you can just take care of it.